Mostly all of them are my family members, and they're disgusting. There's like hundreds of them. They're disgusting. There's others. Ew, ew. You give me money in person through PayPal. It's AI plus is and it goes straight to my heart. Arlene Lorenzo Shop INTAY1IAFA. Entire shop. My GoFundMe is gofundme.com/slash Arlene Lorenzo. What else? Taking the love petals for everyone that stays in my home to follow my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of their saving money. Has caused my anxiety and depression, my poverty, my homelessness, my loneliness. That has led to Jada and Kimberly being separated from me until financial stability. The viewers will continue to share my GoFundMe campaign to Instagram and Gmail, hoping that people will give me money. Hey, somebody pizza today. Or a waffle at Genesis open for 24 hours. Downtown. What else? I'm bored. I am bored. What else? I am bored. When I came home and start my Etsy shop. Once I pay the fees, I found out if I was on the eBay or markets or Facebook. Instagram and other ones. I stitched this last year, so tell me to do it. Storages. What else? Let's get to everybody today. Not permanently. I guess I don't know if you come back or not. Or how bad it is with the roaches. I don't know if I could or to clean. So my apartment has been a mess for months. Generator doesn't work either. I'm bored. I miss taking this game off of those player things. Oh, and I don't see like. Viste, Francisco, de las Marías, de las mariposas, que eres rico y eres rica como yo. Como mi familia de origen me trata for the most part, robando dinero, saying my homes without my permission. Saying my vehicles, por eso es que tú y yo y Pablo Canseco nunca jangueamos. Ok, debe callarte. Porque me interesas tanto, que como no puedo estar contigo, pues te lo voy a decir por Instagram, te lo voy a decir por Facebook. Pablito Canseco y Paulina Canseco. Que como no puedo estar contigo, es porque I fucking family of origin for the most part, rapists, murderers, and thieves. What else? What else? I don't even try to impress them, but some people may say that one does. Like it's a daily habit of being cool with oneself, anyways. And one ends up being cool with the kids. For real, but it is trying, but get for real. Every day for a while, like I'm gonna make sure that I make them smile every day at least once. Like I don't want to not have connection with them. Both. So what else? What else? What else? That involves a lot of things. Yeah. And conversations. How was your day? I thought about you earlier when I saw this. This reminded me of you, so I bought it for you. What was I about? What else? What else? What else? I'm getting water for myself. I'm using the flashlight from my camera. Anyways, how many millions videos of them are raping? Possibly when they drag me. I don't know. So I wouldn't want to be in the same room, whether online or in person, with people that don't mean well for me and Jaden Kaylani. And we just want to brag of like, look at this video when we rape me, we drag me, we rape me, or no, pues es que tú y yo éramos novia. Like our frente a otra persona que doesn't. That's how childish and not even children behave, that girls. Are those people that I grew up around. They're disgusting. Andrew made sure that so many people in San Antonio would rape me. Possibly. So that if I saw her help, that I wouldn't. That I would fear people talking to people because I wouldn't know if it's the person that raped me or a victim. Who said that I wanted a relationship or even a conversation with Andrew ever? Never. I didn't ask to be introduced to him. I'm bored. I'm bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I didn't ask to ever be introduced to Andrew Solis. I don't ever hear him to me. You can PayPal me the money that he steals from me. Or have a lawyer give me back what he steals from me. I don't ever want to talk to him. He's disgusting. Ojalá ya se haya matado. For real. I want to make a difference in my life. I don't talk to anyone. I don't attend funerals anyway. Those people that I grew up around, they even have like your script of what they'll say to me at his funeral. As if it's a short film that I'm going to attend. That's what I hate mentioning them. I said to myself that I won't bring them up again. Like I love laughing at them. I love saying their name just to laugh at them. I'm going to have channels that are at HEB and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I ate ribs and chili, so now I have like 2 visits planned for when I receive money to be able to eat there. I want ribs with mashed potatoes and broccoli or corn. I'm trying for corn. So good. And a burger, but it's because I saw an ad that looks like really good for the price. That may be it. $10-ish for a quarter pounder burger. Fries, chips and salsa. Only when you're watching my burger. The chips alone, the salsa for Uber Eats are like $8. That offer may not be available here where I'm at. The chips and salsa on their website like $6. It said it includes a drink too. What else? I don't cook. Cool. I want to attend the concert coming on in September. The France Bank third and turn. I'm bored. I am bored. Who's gifting me money today? I want fish and chips. I have them already. With mac and cheese too. Fish sticks with ketchup. Those frozen ones. The chunky ones when I lived in the United States with Gloria and Ramon. That's where the Gloria used to buy me fish or somehow. There's like some lighter one. It's like if one were eating 2 fish sticks. Not larger portion, so she would make me probably 6 or 7 fish sticks. 2 or 3 of those. So I felt more meatier with ketchup. What else? Our fishmonger fish during that stay. Caviar and Puerto Rico during those days. I'm bored. I'm bored. So just gonna make it. I hope I don't bring them up ever again, those people. By name, I don't want to. I never think about them. This should conclude like how much I know or remember about those people that steal from me. And the way of me receiving money that I grew up around. What I knew up to like my early 20s. After that, I haven't talked to any of them. And when they've stalked me, it's truly like dinner at BJ's house. Sarah showing you all the texts. Complaining about my lack of fighting over dick with her. I want to make her insecure. Her last words before she eats rat poison and shows herself that. Oh, fuck. So that's usually what they want. They get angry. They're like, como que dinner plans, but I want her to be like angry at me and be like, wow, damn. Stay in my arms and my cremations of my cousin's dick. That's the reaction. So they've been saying, no, if she has Alzheimer's, wait until she wakes up from it. Wait until she wakes up from Alzheimer's, then she's gonna cry cuando se recuerde de Anders, a la mamá Sarah Francis, and Mayla, porque Sarah Birth Control Americana, woohoo! Oh, Manchanda Malavetica visiting himself today. How did he learn how to drug me? ¿Qué asco? I don't like that type of shit in my life. Ever. I don't do illegal substances. I love natural. What else? Natural and a razor. Sometimes. My hair, isn't it cute? It's so good to see you. I hadn't seen it since I was like 30 something, I think. Maybe. Oh no, I got my 30, like something. Possibly. I wasn't even 30. Very like the end of the home people song. I'm born. I wouldn't do it with a skirt though. The 40 spice milk has taken me to so many places now. I look still like I fit in a place and I've been homeless for like what, 6 years. And I don't overthink it. That to some people I look like I'm always wearing the same pair of pants. Like a uniform, some people might think. So I might be like, what restaurant? What mini golf place? I want some athletic blue pants. May want to work there just like every day is a different top for the most part. I don't know how she does that. Same smile every day. Never stinks. So it can't be like these same pair of pants all the time. Though some people are hard to wash them overnight. I'm already like drying the pair of pants that I'm wearing tomorrow. The t-shirt that I washed today, I don't think it'll dry for tomorrow. Those extra large t-shirts. Yeah, but don't dry as quickly as the shorter ones. Oh, I did wash one of them. I'm seeking everyone. I'm seeking the death penalty for everyone that steals from me, that's in the way of music money, just to belittle me about my lack of clothing and about my lack of shoes, about my lack of outings, about my lack of time spent with dating Kenoni and how they talk to Edgar. Y son tan importantes, gente. You're in the know. They're like, yo hablo con Gaby todos los días. Y ella me dice hola y me da el reporte de que si el nene y la nena suya están bien o no. A ti no te contestaron. Nena, pero nena, nena. ¿Cómo que tu nene no te contesta el teléfono hoy? ¿Cómo que tu nena no te contesta el teléfono hoy? Nena. Sí, yo lo llamé esta mañana, yo le dije, Gaby, déjame hablar con esa nena actual, a ver si ella se casa conmigo, a ver si somos un match. Sí, hola, buenos días. Les presento a Burbujita, o que todavía quieren ver ni Hawkeye, o cómo puedo en text you too para que tú estés conmigo. That's how people make. Ew. And then they ask for the kids to put a good reference for them. Pues ya sabes, David, que mami. Cuando hables con tu papá, le dices, mira, hablaste con Patricia, que tú tenías mi nombre. Con apellido y todo, nene. Porque dicen que gané como un loco. Nene, tu mamá será tan bella, se la pasa en internet todo el tiempo tan bella, diciendo que tu papá es tan loco y yo no tengo ni un macho, nena. So, yo necesito que tú le digas a tu papá que se case conmigo para que sea mi lover. Nena, pues nena. Ay, pues sí, hay que choose. Que le diga a tu mamá, ay, no, ay, cuando dio un shower para ti, nena, wow. Se lo hago en los ojos, que le pongo ahí debajo de los pantalones, las panties, no te enseño porque tú vas a pegarte y tú vas a pegarte también, nena. Pues mira, porque te puedo decir, acuérdate de decirle a tu papá que Patricia dijo hola, que se case conmigo, yo lo hago de ustedes. Tan bella tu mamá, y que bella ella por Facebook, y yo no llegué, que bella tu madre. Who? That's why they stop one. They're disgusting. They try to find out about one's sex life. And then they try to use the kids as pawns. Para que el papá se case con ella. Porque that's how terrorists apparently are. Patricia Nadal's gonna eat rat poison today or so. Anyways, enough. Who's gifting me money? Yeah, that's all I know. That in my presence, they're all get respectful. Pero me imagino, possibly, that now that I don't have money, they're like, pues nena, ¿cómo no tienes dinero? Te voy a dar lo que una stripper por fin. Porque eso es la única carrera que tú me vas a poder hacer sin ropa de closet. Ay, esa pechugota, Keilani, ¿qué tú crees cuando te la mamaste? Porque ya te lactó, ¿verdad, Keilani? ¿Cómo se sintió eso, Keilani? Keilani, nena. ¿Cómo se sintió eso, Keilani Jeren, que leí que ella te lactó con esa pechugota en tu boca? Explícame eso tuvo que ser como dice. Y ahí dañaron la canción, ¿no? Ahí dañan la canción, ¿no? They traffic mothers into poverty, have the kids separated from them to teach to the kids that they could be a better wife to the kids' dad. hoping that dan el nombre, apellido, número, teléfono, email nowadays. Que no se te olvide. Put in a good word for your dad. Most likely, eso es lo que hace Yalitza Martínez. Una cosa afrentada, porque ¡wow! ¡Es el hombre del momento! What? For those of you that don't know my personality, Paula, right? If you are watching this, that work of it like I love a clean home. I love a clean home. 5 people are watching, but I don't like this one. What else? I'm bored. Literally the entire stuff here of it is like always has raped me before, no? But you drugged me decades ago. I'm bored. I am bored. Or I met them as, what do you mean he doesn't know how to do? It's not a breakup. What? He wore a diaper until like yesterday? What do you mean he doesn't know? Doesn't practice safe sex and rapes? What do you mean that if he is not having sex with someone and takes it to the hospital, then it's gonna be like, here, I was just with this is what I did with her. Si te gusta la idea, contigo, aquí está la foto. La videos de la película, y no creo que te preñes. Y así va de casa en casa, de bordel en bordel, de hotel en hotel. Pero como que esta cadena te rompe tú siempre, muñeca. Estoy we're doing this, I'm gonna bust the gallows statue you. Este pendejo lleva conmigo por toda la isla, me trajo una semana. Y está pasado de cama en cama y después va y me busca, me trae, me busca, me trae. Me deja, me busca, me busca, me trae, me deja, me busca, me bota, me trae. No es me fui, vengo ahorita y ya. Pero como que esta cadena se rompe aquí contigo, puñeta, que sigue. Anyway, yo conozco un amigo que yo te lo presentaría si este pendejo traficante de humanos no estuviera aquí que mintiendo que es tu esposo. Yo tengo un amigo que te puede hacer el bust, la estatua, y quizás, y ella se ríe, y quizás te pueda gustar. Como que te tienes rehén, como que tú no eres su esposa, como que te moleste, como que tú no vas a decir a tu papá que llama a la policía. Para yo hablar con la policía, ajá, llama a la policía. Hell yeah, llama a la policía. Isn't that how I met that Paula lady decades ago? She showed up to my parents' home, no? With Andrew, that he took her to Puerto Rico and met her there. And they were having a fling. And he wanted to get rid of her literally. So he's like, Paula, I'm married to Arlene. I can't be with you. And I'm like, I'm not married to that piece of shit. Ew. So I had my parents call the police on him. And I think she filed a report. One of many. What else? El tipo es un cuero, es una mierda, una basura. Yo quiero que Andrew Suárez se mate hoy. El tipo es puerco, da un asco, doesn't want to admit that polygamy, polyamory exists, that flings exist, that one night stands exist. Es una vergüenza ese tipo, él no es hombre, es una basura, es lo peor que hay en este planeta. Es un asco. Anyways, that's usually how I break the link. I'm like, you're not getting a threesome with me. You're not getting anything from me. I'll have my parents call the police and you two can figure it out with the police, pero I'm not getting involved in this. Él va y se casa con putipuerca, es un asco, y después quiere que yo le resuelva la vida. Dan un asco. Dan un asco, una mierda. Not his mother either. And not even my kids treat me that way. It's proven now. But she must hate. Porque he already hated them before they were born, so me imagino que ahora, uff. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. Anyways, just a bunch of people that I never think about, that I don't want to get to know ever. We may run again in the same circles, but everyone shops on Nordstrom nowadays. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. Who's gifting me money today? You can decapitate everyone that stays in my home with all my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way, receive money, steals my money, have caused it, and can only to be separated from me, have drugged me and or raped me, have raped me. What else? What else? He thought that I would see the staff here at Belzaico East or Haven for Hope and run into my parents' home for him to rape me there. I don't want to see him ever again. He's disgusting. People call him Oscar. Well, Puerto Rico may have given him that nickname too. Bruto, bruto. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Asco. So basically, in preamble, knowing that I would be in San Antonio, and based on behavior that he witnessed, he said, well, para que ella no se pueda quedar en San Antonio, I'm gonna have her be raped by so many people in San Antonio that everywhere that she visits, she's gonna feel like cornered by around a lot of unfriendly people. I don't ever dwell on what happens to me. I don't remember if I took a shot yesterday or no. I don't obsess over it either. Listening and still be healthy. I had to have conferred with those people that have a hate crime towards me, and I don't. Just because we were Facebook friends doesn't mean that we talk. Just because we were at the same birthday party together doesn't mean that we talk. And that's basically how I attended birthday parties for the most part. Where those people were, or like a Harbor Bay, some meeting. Katie Leon once got sick, so I brought her soup, but that was a preamble when I poisoned her for stealing from me. In self-defense is what I'm gonna kill her for. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? But that's like my natural brain saying to do that. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. I've been laughing at those people that I grew around for the most part for more than 5 years already. I remember them briefly in 2018 as they didn't get anywhere in school as I was stitching. I'm like, ugh, I must be like talking about my work that I posted on Instagram. Be like, y se dividieron las piezas, no de bordado. Yo quiero rosita, yo quiero el blanco este. ¿Cuál tú quieres? They don't exist to me. I don't make them a part of my life ever. So I just never think about them. I don't bring them up to tell the police about that. Pero they're not a part of my life ever. I don't confer to or at least to rape. I don't dwell on the past ever. I don't seek illegal prostitution. I don't seek rape ever. That's important to some people because they may have been terrorized with videos of where I get raped. And because they don't know me and it's Andrew trying to rape them or they're rape victims of Andrew already. So that they can flee, he possibly terrorizes them with there's other victims and they're just as powerful as you and they can't do anything. That sort of thing, porque yo no sé qué novela los Portuguese guys work through, you know? Something like that, que la cabeza spin. What else? El tipo muy ignorante. Este caso que no haga droga, así se comporta más. Es una basura. So, él, what is it? Oh, él quizás terroriza a una persona with videos of me getting raped. And some people may be like, well, yeah, was she like all up on his business like I was? Some people sometimes get hurt that way by talking to people knowing that it's the wrong attitude, but they're like, whatever. And it's still rape. What else? Or like, oh yeah, like after watching her crying on the internet for 6 years that she misses her kids, that's how money or food or home or wardrobe or transportation or a job or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and that she misses her dad and her mother, then like most likely she doesn't confer to or at least to rape and just happen to be what is it? Situational that those people that she grew up around had access to visiting her in her home or in school with other relatives. So to some people they may find it interesting. Now, there's so many videos possibly of where I got raped that I would have never seen that. I said that to myself in 2020. I mean in 2018, possibly before, but specifically in 2018 is that I'm not comparing. Like if that's why I'm still poor, I'm not comparing with those people that I grew up around that are terrorists. I just specifically remember me being raped, but I thought like that's usually a side effect of talking to the people that I grew up around for the most part, and their relatives, neighbors, and colleagues that someone gets raped or just abused verbally and no money flows into one. The victim never gets money ever. What else? Then in 2020 specifically, I'm like, menos. Con esta actitud que tiene esta gente hacia mí, it must be terrible, terrifying what they say about me behind the scenes for them to be so direct in their abuse towards me. What they've possibly said behind the scenes or meant to say behind the scenes has to be so terrifying to read and so gross. Posiblemente se la pasaron pasándose las tetas mías en group chat como si fuera la cena. ¿De quién le mamaría las tetas a Arlene hoy? ¿Cómo se llama María? Circular con la lengua o debajo del culo, como está buscando aquí, pura conversación aquí de que no me queda las tetas ahí como circular o por debajo, por el culo. ¡Oh, mira qué Hola. Carmen. Stop talking, Harley. ¡Cetos! Que llegó, mira cómo se llama Susana. ¡Welcome, Susana! ¡Susana! ¿Qué más haces? Además de ser amiga de nuestro amigo, y todo el mundo se mira como de nuestro amigo Gustavo. ¡Siete, 10 minutos no se llaman bien! ¡Hace 10 minutos! This is too good to share. I'm bored. I've witnessed them decades ago. They're disgusting. So, ¿cómo que amigo de Gustavo? Susana, tú me perdonas, pero hace 10 minutos me go back to the chat, go back to the chat, mira esta pelea. Susana, by turning you on by telling you that we're all violent already. ¡Qué hipocresía! Alejandro diciendo que Gustavo es su amigo. La pelea que tenía por las tetas de Lía hace 10 minutos. Ninguno de los dos sirve y no quiere ninguno de los dos. Uno es lindo para ella, el otro no. Entonces, ellos estaban peleando, Susana. Déjame decirte cómo tú llegaste. Gustavo se cansó de estar peleando con Andrew. Entonces dijo, vengo ahora para calmar esta conversación. Voy a traer a mi nueva amiga, Susana, para que ustedes se pongan a observarla como si fuera de museo. Y Gustavo le enseña ese mensaje. Susana dice, pero eso no es que son amistades, nene, tú no podías ir al cine hoy conmigo, le decirme que leíste un libro, yo no soy aquí buffer de ustedes para ustedes violarme. They talk like that. The victims, they're like, but why would you even do this? Invite me here with these people. Anyway, Susana, llamando. ¿Qué Andrew tiene cara de Susana? Dime lo que más la cuenta de WhatsApp. Ya sabes, de Facebook de Susana, beware, Suárez. Te voy a dar el nombre completo de este muchacho. Mira, y él vive aquí, por lo menos una de las casas que él tiene. ¡Apúntese, dirección, Susana! Gustavo, envíale un texto a Susana con la dirección de Andrew. La de Calle. Por si él mata a Susana, que la policía lo pueda encontrar rápido. Va a ver si todavía Susana está viva y encuentran el cuerpo de Susana, por lo menos viva. Susana, ok. No me quiero. Y le acaba de sentar un Andrew. ¿Quién es este libre? Llegó el que Gustavo, te tienes que ir de este group chat. Olvídate de Susana, tu maravilla, te jodiste de aquí todo. Por estar Frank que conociste un monumento. Y que de museo que te iba tan fea, pero no tiene Vamos, está más fea que la nueva novia de Cyrus Baker. Susana está más fea que la nueva novia de Cyrus Baker. 20 años, that shit? In Texas, what the hell? Anyways, allá, pues nena. Anyways, I'm bored. I am bored. I am bored. So that's usually how their life goes to. Trafficking people. And fighting over quién me va a mamar las tetas. Y alguien se pone celoso como si fuera ahí que marido de uno, pero si fuera marido de uno no estaría en esa conversación, sería un hombre. Y se ponen celosos. I've heard, they're like, no digas eso, coño, que yo hubiese querido ser que le mamara las tetas, de verdad, y ahora estoy aquí arrepentido de tratarla mal, nada más porque me dijiste que como tú le mamarías las tetas, Arlene. Y no me gustó tampoco así lo que le dijiste a esta. Yo le iba a llevar una cita la semana que viene y ahora me entero que es puta, prostituta ilegal. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco de gente that I grew up around. Dan un asco. They're disgusting. So they think that the FBI, the police, doesn't know that they're terrorists? ¿Cómo no van a saber si it's like they're actively seeking to rape, steal from people, and kill people? Like actively seeking. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco. In the meantime, it's getting on me. I am bored. I am bored. I want to visit the beach next month. In Puerto Rico, possibly. Or in Florida, which is on me. When does hurricane season end? September, when? November? Can't remember. I want to visit the beach with Jaden, you know, in October. I'm talking to the FBI. I'm supposed to, if I remember, I haven't been lately, but that's okay. They know I exist. What else? 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 You can the cafeteria run the steals from me. You can the cafeteria run the stays in my homes without my permission. You can the cafeteria run the steals my vehicles. You can the cafeteria run the gets in the way of your same money. You can the cafeteria run this call stated cannot be separated from me. You can the cafeteria everyone that is trying to rape me. You can the cafeteria trying to terrorize me with telling me that I was raped by them or by other people. You can decapitate anyone that's trying to traffic me into my parents' home. For Andrew Suarez, Albert Suarez, Alex Suarez, and Anthony Casanueza to rape me and then take people out in my vehicles, in my homes, and with my money on dates. As if I don't need to have sex. They think they're in control of my vagina. These two are truly in America where freedom exists. Jade and Kaylani are truly miracle babies over like so much hypocrisy, stupidity, and grossness that I grew up around. They're disgusting or not. It's only me. No one will ever in their right mind tell me, well, you should have enjoyed that other type. Or that guy that you're with that you regret. No, you should have enjoyed that. What else? 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 I'm bored. I am bored. I want Andrew Suarez to kill himself today. I want Albert Suarez to kill himself today. I want Albert Capizano to kill himself today. I want Alex Suarez to kill himself. It's August 19, 2025. Esto sigue, pero es porque me estoy riendo de ellos con el nena. What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco, they're disgusting. Entonces, Paula's aunt may have wanted to give me money in 2020 so I wouldn't end up here. And Paula could have been in Cincinnati living life. But I didn't show up to the group chat. So I wouldn't get emotionally, possibly. There were possibly people waiting with my family origin. As in, if we give her money directly, some people are like, I don't know why. They want to see one like face to face, like a support, and not say anything, but just give one money. What else? 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 I'm bored, but I won't show up because I don't want to get abused. I can't trust my family of origin for the most part. Some of them have friends, but I don't. I'm bored. Like two people have friends and get things done, and other times it feels like they're pestering. It's like in order to save her life, worst case scenario, she'll be showering almost literally with a plastic bottle at Bibliotech West, but a drainage on the floor in the restroom. For if she has no home because they've abused her or she's like what so confused, like what is going on or scared, that hopefully she remembers bibliothèque exists and she can just pour water all over her body in the restroom at bibliothèque where there's the drainage on the floor and cleanse herself. Not ideal. What else? So they're like that. We have to see. We have to see. So they're anti-humanity. They're so gross. Ew. 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 They're disgusting. The way that they rape, that they think that one deserves punishment if one doesn't let them rape one, that one deserves to not eat if one doesn't let them rape one. It's just disgusting. It's plain disgusting. I'm talking about people that are adult age for decades already. They're so embarrassing. They're so gross. They're relatives of my parents for the most part. They're disgusting. Like I can't say that enough. How laughable girls they are. Like how they were possibly hopeful, wishful thinkers. De que me iban a coger de pendeja, proponiéndome matrimonio y todo, nada más para violarme, porque they saw that on telenovela. Entonces, cuando Francisca Casiano, nena, mami me contó el episodio anoche, y eso le va a pasar a Arlene, tú verás. Yo le voy a proponer matrimonio. La voy a violar y luego decir, ya no somos juntas, vete. Mami me contó todo el episodio, nena, así mismo yo le voy a decir a Arlene. ¿Qué eso es psicología? ¿Eso es psicología? Lo que le dio Francisca Casiano a Margarita de las Marías estuvo brutal en la telenovela. Eso estuvo brutal, nena, eso estuvo brutal. La vamos a llevar a Francisca Casiano a biblioteca si podemos, de verdad, estoy como en un, estoy tan ahí. Con Vicks, le pega, Sharpie, ¿qué más? ¿Qué más? Que la policía ni puede encontrar droga, pero porque yo estoy sniffing Sharpie todo el día. Parece que eso es lo que hacen, ¿eh? What else? Que ya mira, no tengo ni realidad, ya ni se compra, nena, ya ni se compra. Mi marido está enojado que llegó al trabajo y cocinado porque yo, mira qué chistoso esto, mira qué chistoso esto. Él entró así con la puerta de la casa y dijo, muñeca, pero tú no te has levantado hoy, que no has hecho algo, pero carajo. Si fuera un self-care day, yo no protesto, pero like literally, tú te cagaste encima.
en el episodio de la novela Francisca Casiano la vamos a mandar para mi Entonces, Margarita y María, ya no va a saber qué hacer si bañarse en el parque, no se utilizar ese teléfono. If I clap like this, como que bien separado de cuántas veces el pene o la vagina se le está agrandando, people say. Have you seen how they clap when they sexually harass about a person? People say, nena, nena, nena. You don't read body language. I'm here embarrassed of the person of how wide it claps, porque así mismo le está dando manigueta al pelo, la vagina, con ropa puesta en este bautizo. Dios mío, todo un bautizo. Yo sé que estamos celebrando un bebé, pero esta gente se está masturbando con un aplauso así bien guay, riéndose de alguien que tiene hambre y no tiene dinero. Y mixing que si la telenovela con la vida real y que se cagó encima Jenny y hizo compra y que el marido está enojado con ella. Nena, 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 pues nena, pues nena, pues nena, pues nena. I'm very eloquent. So if I don't get kicked out of this apartment, this place has a hallway, so I won't die through the winter, I think. Porque I can just stay by the door of my apartment overnight. In the hallway where there will be heater. I don't want to leave to a homeless shelter. I'm a homeowner. Now those homes, the FBI may have taken them away from the people that steal from me. And I don't want to talk to my dad and overwhelm him about it. What else? 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 I want my money back. I want those people that have stolen from me to give me everything back that they've stolen from me in the form of cash today. So if they took my Rolex for a ride, I want the full price of the Rolex from them, from each one of them. If they took my BMW for a ride, or Andrew took them in my BMW for a ride, I want the full value of that vehicle gifted to me, not what one ride would have cost. Or more. Or more is always good, or more. From each and one person that steals from me. Or when it comes to punitive damages, is what's going to make me happy. If I were to sue them, no? So if they got to stay in my homes for each night, I want the full value of the home. From what it was built, from what it's worth today, for every single night that they stayed in my home without my permission, I want the full value of the home being given back to me in dollars today, ideally. What else? 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 I'm bored. How do you think there's a Ritz-Carlton Dorado Beach Resort, and there's heading a hotel to Cabo Rojo soon? Luxury hotels. Porque when I say something, I mean it. What else? 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 Dan un asco. For every waffle that they ate, I want them to eat in my home without my permission. I want them to eat one box of rat poison. Maybe it'll cause them, what is it, cerebral damage. So for every coffee that Ginny and that lady is drunk in my home without her having permission to stay in my home, she should eat a box of rat poison. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? For every time the Gigi and the ladies drove my BMWs without my permission, she should have people run over her with vehicles and kill her. I don't suggest she stands on a very busy road because that would be pestering the people driving. So what else? What else? What else? What else? She could run over herself with a vehicle. For every time that Carolina Chavez wore my brand new underwear without my permission, she should strangle herself with her own panties and kill herself today. What else? 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 For every time that Jennifer Marie Vasquez slept in my onto my bed, she should stab herself. That's a lot of stabs. I like where I'm going with this. Da na 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 na. Same for Sarah Francis, y no se mató with rat poisoning. For every night that Sarah Francis stayed in my home on my bed without my permission, Sarah Francis should stab herself. I want my homes back. I want my money back. I want my vehicles. I want Jaden and Kehlani living with me again. I'm wishing myself and I'm wishing Jaden and I'm wishing Kehlani a very healthy and happy life. What else? This is so much fun. This is so much fun. And I wonder what my puppy is up to right now. What else? What else? What else? Ay, ay, ay. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. That's it. That's all I have for now. I don't want to keep mentioning them. I have to give them directives of how they should kill themselves for stealing from me for decades, for causing Jaden and Kehlani to be separated from me for years already. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, so for every coffee that those people that steal from me and stay in my homes without my permission and have caused Jaden and Kehlani to be separated from me, those people that steal from me and get in the way of me receiving money should drink rat poisoning for every coffee that they drank in my home without my permission. Maria Luisa Rosa should eat rat poisoning for every that she stole from me in my own home. And or she should stab herself for as many times as she stayed in my home without my permission. Él la llevaba de crucero y yo no me enteraba. Esa gente da un asco. She showed up to my face once. I'm like, why is she still alive? Ella es tecata, asquerosa, puerca. She's like, Albert y yo nos vamos cada rato de crucero. ¿Tú te crees que yo estoy en casa? Tranquila, nena, pero tú no me ves, me la paso con el crucero. Who is the tipo un puti puerco asqueroso, illegal prostitute, basura, mierda? Es un asco. Él no es hombre y ella se cree que yo lloro por él. Ew, they're so wrong about me. They're disgusting. Albert Suarez can eat rat poisoning today and kill himself today. There, I just fixed their marriage. Dan un asco. They're disgusting. Son basura tal para cual. People call them that for decades. It's like, dejen a alguien tranquila ya. You're basura tal para cual. That had been said to them decades ago. And they don't listen ever. They lack impulse control. They want to be glorified for raping people. They're disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. Not once have I ever looked into Maria Luisa Rosa's life, and not once I will ever look into Maria Luisa Rosa's life. They're disgusting. Dan un asco. Ew, 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 ew. In the meantime, ella se la pasa todos los días hablando de mí, que estoy leyendo, Ew. They're disgusting. I'm bored. I'm gonna roast some Facebook.